Okay. Okay, guys. Are you ready for another build?
Oh no. Oh no. Watch out, ladies. Watch out. This one you're just gonna go.
You're gonna love me for this
Please
one.
don't make it.
One of our subscribers asked me how you go about doing this. So we got a shoe.
Yeah, you
Okay.
know who you are. You know where we're going with it.
And in my lamp, I took the lamp apart. Okay. And it's just from a thrift store. And your lamp you find will probably come apart too. Just find a lamp that's that's skinny. Anyways, so I took this one apart, drilled a hole through this shoe, see, so I could fit it down on the base. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tip it like this. I'm gonna put the high heel right here. Okay, and the high heel we put on, time we put it on there and glue it and stuff, it'll push the front of the shoe down and the back up to make the high heel. Okay, then after I get the high heel piece made, I'm going to come back and reassemble the lamp back inside. Okay, so this is what this is where we're starting. So, just wanted to show you where I'm at. I'm taking the lamp. I took it apart. I got a shoe. I drilled a hole through it. Put it down on the base. Gonna make the high heel. Then I'll just reassemble the.
Because it's a kid's shoe, by the way.
Yeah, it's just a kid's shoe.
Because there's no, unless you're making a 20-foot tall lamp that you need a big high heel for, you know.
Yeah.
On your size.
And this lamp ain't can be that big, but it'll have the look of close to the original. So if anybody knows what we're already up to, let us know. So we'll be back in a minute. Like I said, I'm gonna make the high heel. And I'll put this part of the lamp back together because, yeah, you took it apart, you know how your lamp goes back together. Okay, so see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys. So here's our shoe. Right time we're going to tip the front down. Just I cut a little wood dowel to the size that I wanted, okay, to go off the back of the shoe to the base of the lamp. Then I took some floral foam, okay, used for your fake flowers. It's easy to carve. Okay, and I made a shape that I wanted. Okay, and I pushed this little wood dowel in there. And why I want the wood dowel in there, that's when I hot glue this on there. Put this on there, see, it'll hold the shoe in place, and then the foam will give the carve, okay, of the high heel. Okay, so that's where I'm at. I'm gonna go ahead and get this glued now, and then I'll be back to show you. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys are following step by step. Okay, so see you in a minute. Okay, guys. So here we are. I went ahead and put my lamp back together after I showed you how you cut it out and put it in here, and then I was able to put this piece on. So that way I didn't have to try to cut it and fight over all this. Okay, so that's why I did it the way I did it, and then put the lamp back together. But here's ours so far.
Lay a lamp.
Okay, guys. So here's our. What do you call it again?
The leg of lamp.
Here's our leg of lamp.
Yes.
So I stuffed the inside just full of tin foil. Okay. And you see me do the high heel. So I'm just gonna come back now with pieces of paper I tore up. Just brown paper. I'm gonna go ahead and go around this leg. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in the water, in the glue and water, and put it around, okay, around the high heel, and I'm going to fill the inside of the shoe. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill this in and high heel, you know, till I get it how I want it. Okay. Okay, guys. So here we are. So make sure you guys understand. Okay, so I put the tin foil in there, right? I crunch up just tin foil, stuff the shoe full, up around here, okay? And like I was telling you, I took the paper and the water, the glue with just a little bit of water in it, stirred it up, put the glue on a little section at a time, and then took the paper, and I sat on tin foil so I wouldn't make a mess, and then put the glue on the paper too, and turned it over, and then slowly just kept putting it on and kept going around, okay? Till I got the shoe filled to where I want it. So now, I gotta let this dry, and then we'll have this part of it done. And I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna start figuring out how to do the leg. Okay? So, you get that figured out. I'll show you how I end up shaping mine and show you, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys. So here we are. She just has a real skinny leg. Haha.
He's tiny.
So all I'm doing is taking tin foil to start with and just crunching around the lamp post, okay, all the way up. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep taking tin foil now. I'm going to slowly build. Now I got this part. I'm going to start building up the calf of the girl's leg, okay.
The leg of lamp.
The leg of lamp until I get the calf how I want it, up to about where, you know, where it'll go to where the knee starts, okay. And from there I'll just keep building the upper part of the leg thicker and thicker until I get it to where I want it. So we're going to start here with the calf, get that part right where we think it looks good, and then we'll build the other piece up, just keep building it out with tin foil, okay, until we get the shape that we want. And then we'll come back with tape and we'll go around it, okay, all the way around all the tin foil, so we have a way to put our next part on, okay, which would be our paper. Okay, so I've been thinking about this for a little bit. The entire subscriber wanted this built, and how I could do this. So this is how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, thanks. You know who you are. Now I gotta put it in the house.
Yeah. Okay, guys. See you in just a little bit. Okay, guys. So here we are. Here's our leg of lamp. As my wife likes to call it. Okay. So you can see I put the tinfoil on there like I showed you. Okay, just to get it started, crunched it all up. And I went back and I just started filling it in until I got the leg roughly how I want mine, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come back with just white paper, like printer paper, tear it up, and we're gonna go around this like 3 or 4 times till we get it exactly how we want it, okay? And we're just gonna use the glue, the Elmer's glue with the water. We're gonna do like 3 or 4 coats, so it's, you know, it's got a good heavy coat of paper around it. And then when that dries, then we'll be able to come back and we'll be able to cut it on each side all the way down the leg and take this off in 2 sections and get rid of this. This is just our mold. And then we'll be able to put the 2 sections of that we made back together on the lamp and then seam it up. Okay, and you're going to see why we're going to do it out of white paper and the glue, the Elmer's glue with water. And I went ahead, you look right here, I cut off the strap. Okay, so it looks more like the high heel. So I eliminated the strap that was going around there. Okay, so the next step now is I'm going to come back and start doing the paper around the leg, around this mold. And after I get that on there, I'll come back, I'll show you. And then hopefully,
Stay tuned.
yeah, stay tuned. And then we're gonna cut it off and put the two pieces together, and hopefully it turned out the way that I'm thinking.
It will.
Okay?
That's what we're gonna say.
Yep. So we'll see you soon. Okay, guys. Here's our leg of lamp, as my wife calls it, under. So, got my Elmer's glue, got my paintbrush. Here, you grab me another paintbrush. And I got my little cup of olive oil, vegetable oil. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a paintbrush.
Which one you want?
Go this
Okay.
white one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our paintbrush. That would look better.
Maybe.
And we're going to take some of the vegetable oil and we're going to go around the leg, okay? Because this is going to be our mold. And if we put the vegetable oil all over it, when we put our paper on there, it'll let it release.
Release. Yes.
Okay, so we're just going to take our vegetable oil for the moment. I'm just going to go around the lamp, okay? I'm just going to go around the lamp with the vegetable oil and cover all of the paper. Or all of the paper, all of the leg, okay? So I'm just going to get a thin coat all the way around it. See, so I'm just going to rub it on there and just get it all the way around. So we'll probably just do a little bit at a time, I'm thinking. And start putting our paper on there. Which is, it's not going to be easy. You guys are going to have to work at it because since we're putting the oil on there, it's going to be hard to get the paper to start. But we want the paper though to come off of our mold.
Did you use shortening?
Yeah, if you guys use shortening, just something as a release agent.
Would it be easier?
I don't know.
To get it on there, you mean?
Maybe.
You want some?
No, I'm okay. I think this will work. So yeah, guys, just something to release, like Maya said, Just some kind of oil, butter, whatever you have around that you could rub on there. Because we just try to keep it from the paper, the glue in the paper from sticking to it so we can pop this mold apart. Okay. I think I got a pretty decent coat on there. Okay, so we'll just set that to the side. So what I'm going to do is just tear up some paper, tear off the square edges. And obviously, if you've ever done this, paper sticks better and works better if the edges ain't square. It's easier to keep them to stay flat. Okay. So, you give me a little piece of tin foil so I can put down so I'll make a mess.
Yes.
Just a piece of tin foil, and I can just get a mess. Yeah. Just to have
There you
something.
go.
Okay, guys, then we're just going to start taking our Elmer's glue, putting it on our paper. Go ahead and soak both sides of your paper. Then the fun part begins, the frustrating part.
Oh, yeah.
Is this, like I said, it's going to be kind of hard to get it to stick. Could be stuck to Elmer's or the vegetable oil. But without the vegetable oil, this would stick to it. We wouldn't be able to take this mold apart.
So you got to be kind of careful not to get the glue itself running down the leg, right? Like, you kind of got to be careful how you put it on.
Yeah, so you just got to take your time, guys, and just do it in pieces. It might take you a while, but we're going to get a whole first coat all the way down the leg.
I know
Okay.
It's hard, right?
And then I'll show you. Then the second coat, I'll probably take a heat gun and dry it a little bit so I can speed it up. Then the second coat should be so hard to just be the paper going over the first initial coat of paper that you have on your mold. Okay? So remember, it's just the Elmer's glue, a little bit of water, just your plain white paper, like your printing paper.
Yeah, we're just using the printing paper.
Okay? And olive oil or butter or grease, just something you can put on here so we can get our mold to release. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get this part done because you guys don't want me try to do this whole thing all the way around.
That would be like gruelingly boring.
Yeah, we don't want to bore you guys. Okay? So I'm just making sure I show you every step to make sure nothing's missed. You see exactly how everything is done.
You don't want to mess up the leg of lamp.
Yes, we can't mess this up. Okay? So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, guys.
Leg of lamp, part 5 or whatever it is.
Here's the start of our leg. As you can see, I just put the first layer of paper on there, so I wanted to show you guys, okay? And so I did this in pieces because that's the only way to get it to go around this. That's how we put the oil. So now I think I'm going to take some longer strips, okay? Take some longer strips and go around it this way, all the way down, okay? To smooth it out and to get the second layer. So we're probably going to have to do at least 3 or 4 layers so it'll be thick enough when we cut this off. Okay, so I just wanted to show you. Here it is, first layer. So this is how your guys' will look. Then we're going to start this second layer. We're probably going to do this one more time or 2 more times. Okay, all the way down. Okay, so I just want to make sure you guys seen that. You know, I don't think I was cheating or anything. Okay, we'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys. So we're back. Here's our leg. You can see, okay? And here's my 2 pieces. Can you see them? Okay. These obviously was around our mold. See, and I just cut down the middle and took them off. So now, I'm just going to come back and we're going to take all of this mold off, okay? We don't need this mold now. We're going to take it off. We're going to take our leg pieces. We're going to put them back together around the lamp, okay? Then we're going to go down the seam. So if this is back together like so, we're going to come back down the seam now with the same way with the paper and the Elmer's glue in the water. Okay, and we're going to seam both seams all the way down. But you're going to seam these when it's back on the lamp. Okay, so let's just see if we can take this off real quick so I can kind of show you. So let's try and get this off of there. Huh, well. It might take me a second longer than I thought. I thought this would cut off a lot faster. Cutting through tinfoil, I guess, is not You don't want to cut through it very easy. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and remove all of our tin foil. Oops. Not trying to throw it off the table. You can see it's just all tin foil. I didn't put anything else in there. See that? Okay, so now we got the tin foil off. Oh, another thing, make sure you get a lamp that's tall but it's skinny, okay? So you can put your mold back. You can make your mold and put it back around your lamp easier. Okay, that makes sense? See, now sit back like that. Then we're going to seam it back together on each side. Okay, so we're going to seam the two sides. And then I'll seam the bottom right here so it's hooked back to the rest of the foot. Okay, and then we'll figure out something to put across right here to keep the upper part of the lamp from moving. Okay, but we don't want to block it so the light can go down through it. So we'll see where we're going to. We'll put something there and I'll show you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, seam that back on like I just showed you. Get rid of this mess, and I'll be back. Okay, guys. I just wanted to show you something. Move this. Okay, I went ahead and seamed this side, see? I just took my strips of paper and seam down this side. So on this side, I just want to show you what I am doing is just after I put it back on, is I just took some masking tape, tore off a couple of pieces and just put a piece on the top, maybe one on the bottom, and a couple on down here on the foot to hold this together. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that. That's how I held mine together so I can start putting the paper back down it. So we're going to seam both sides like I told you, and we're going to seam it around down onto the foot to help hold that part. Okay, just wanted to show you that. Okay guys, so here we are. Here's the lamp. And on the leg of lamp. So on the top, I just took a couple of pieces of the foam and I just put a piece on each side, okay? So on the side here, one on each side to keep the leg held there so it doesn't move around. So, the leg of lamp's together. So now, we need to come back and paint. Okay? So I'm just going to take some mocha and some white paint and make it really, really light.
Like a skin color.
Like a skin color. And I'm going to dilute it really, really well. We just want a real light coat of paint over this. Almost like using watercolors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? You want it real, real light.
Yeah, you could maybe even use watercolors if you don't have.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure most of you have craft paint, but if not, you could probably mix a couple colors up in water paint and maybe make a skin color, right?
But you just want it really, really light because you want the light to shine down through the leg. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay? I'm going to mix mine, get to where I want it, put it on there, and then I'll be back and show you.
You got to paint the heel.
And tell you how much I use, what I end up doing, but that's my idea. So we got that color, we're going to finish this part of the leg and the rest of the foot here, and then we got to paint the heel black so it all ties in.
We'll be getting the leg of lamp closer, you guys.
So the leg of lamp's getting closer, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's where we're at. So I'll be back in a minute to show you. Okay, guys. So here we are. I found one of these bags at the thrift store, and it's black, so it worked perfect for this leg. And it's just one of those bags that you put your laundry in, and it's got the little pull tie. So anyways, I'm going to take this bag, and I'm going to take scissors, and I'm going to cut it, and put that material around the leg, just, so it looks like the fish stocking. Okay, so that's all this is. So I'm going to cut it, put it around here, I got my glue gun heating up, so I'm just going to put a couple drops of glue in here and there, you know, just to hold this on there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this on there, and I'll be back to show you.
Okay, you guys, so we are doing fringe right now. So I got this black yarn because you can buy fringe, but it was kind of expensive, and it was like, would have been like 14 bucks to do the fringe if you get the stuff at Joann's. Probably could order it for cheaper, I don't know. But anyway, we wanted to get it today to get this project wrapped up. So we got some black yarn, we got it for $1, okay? And I cut some cardboard strips, and I just cut them. Let's see if I can show you this. I cut them so that we could glue them right on the inside edge of this lamp underneath. So they hung like that, okay? So, set that to the side, and I'm going to show you how we did this. So this is just a cereal box we cut apart. So we'd have thin cardboard. And like I said, if you have another way to do this, or you want to buy it, that's fine. This is just how we decided to do ours. So I take the yarn
To keep it affordable.
and fold it in half. Okay? And then I take my cardboard thing. Let me zoom up here. See if this will... That's better. Okay. Fold your yarn in half. Here's your piece of cardboard. Put the hoop behind. Okay, so the hoop's facing me, so I've got it like this. Then I'm going to take these both strings, come around the front of the cardboard, and put them through the hoop. Okay? So I just put them through the hoop and pull. Okay? And I'll do another one just in case. Okay, so I've got my yarn. Fold it in half. And you just cut this to... You kind of have to hold it up to see what length you want your fringe to hang. And we're going to end up trimming this off so it's evened out when we're done. So that's kind of on how long you want it. Is how long you want to cut your yarn. So we just did a couple of test samples and went with this length. That's not the right piece. Okay, so got your yarn. Fold it in half. I got a hoop. Okay. The hoop's facing me. Take both of these strands from the front, come up and put both of them through the center, and then you just pull, and that's your fringe. Anyway, I'm going to finish going around this. Then after we're done, I'll show you this part. After we're done, we got enough fringe on it. We're just hot gluing it. We're just hot gluing it around. And that's it. Okay? So we're going to finish this part up. And then we are going to move on to putting
Your ribbon.
the ribbon. And we don't have that out yet, but we'll show you the ribbon when we come back. And I think we're almost ready.
That'll be it.
This will almost be a wrap, you guys. So
Okay, guys. So my wife just showed you the shade that she's working on.
the fringe. Yeah.
The fringe on her shade she's working on.
Yeah.
Here's our fishnet stocking that we made out of that bag, that laundry bag. Nice, cut it down like I was telling you, and I glued it on there. Didn't that turn out pretty cool?
It did, but did you tell me you can use like an orange bag?
Yeah.
Not orange bag. I had an onion bags, and we could use that, but you could just leave them that color, or red or whatever.
Well, we had one, we were just going to spray it black.
Yeah.
But when we was bumming around today at the thrift stores, we happened to see this bag that I showed you that we cut down, and it saved us having to paint. Like my wife said, you could use an orange bag, an onion bag, and just paint it black.
Or you could leave it red.
Oh, red if you want yours a red stocking.
Yeah.
But then, the part that makes this part cool is I got these hooked to strings. See? But it's those icicle lights that you get from Family Dollar. Well, I hooked them to a string and then tied the string to the lamp so you could sit these down inside. Okay, and they light kind of a blue, so the leg will light up. Then obviously we got the light bulb up here for the regular part of the lamp. But I just wanted to make sure I showed you guys those and the fishnet stocking. And so my wife said we're almost done. She's finishing up the lampshade with the fringe, and then she can put the little
ribbon or something around it.
the little ribbon or something around the edge of the lampshade.
Yeah, which just to give it like more pizzazz, I think.
Yeah. And then we'll be done, and we'll be able to put it all together and show you guys. But question of the day: who is the mom on the Christmas Story?
Now, what's her name?
Can any of you guys tell me? Okay, we'll be back.
Hey guys, we are back, and it is time for the reveal. Just kidding, not yet. But we're going to show you, look, the lampshade is all done. And to show you exactly what it looks like on the inside. See, the cardboard's just hot glued around with the fringe on it, okay? Well, you know what I think? I've decided that it needs a haircut. Okay? Because I'm not going to go around it and try to be like super precise, but I'm just going to kind of even it up a little bit. I think about there, don't you?
Yeah, just stragglies.
Just some of the little stragglies that are left on there.
No, you gotta trim your lamps once in a while, guys. The hair grows, and you need to trim them.
Yes, you do.
You know, it's like they shag carpet back in the day. Remember, you had to rake it. Well, the old lamps, you had to trim them once in a while.
Yeah, that's it. I'm glad we weren't. I didn't have to rake no shag carpet. My siblings did. You did?
Yes.
I can't imagine. I'm glad I didn't have to do that. My mom was too weird about the lines in the carpet.
I had to do the dark blue carpet. I had to rake it.
Oh dear. That is interesting. How many people out there had to rake carpet?
Or how many of you guys remember having to trim the hair on your lamps?
Yeah. How many had to rake carpet? And if you did have to do that, then, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you did that for nothing. I'm sorry that you had to do that. Why would it that's just weird. I don't know. I'm glad I didn't have to do that. So yeah, we gotta go around and give this a little haircut. You know. And obviously if I would have got my strands exactly perfect, we wouldn't have had to do. Probably could have skipped this step maybe.
Yep.
But you know what? When you're doing this, like I said, you can go buy some. I'm just too cheap to do that. I'm sorry.
No, we're just trying to keep the price of the bills down for you guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the reason. But I mean, really, who wants to spend? If you want it, hey, cool. More power to you. You know, really, doesn't matter if you want to.
Yeah. I
just, like we said, we're trying to keep the prices down. You know, so they're not expensive to build, and also it shows you another. If you don't have it, it's an alternative to making it yourself. I think that looks pretty good.
Let's got it.
Okay, we're haircutted. So now you guys will be back for the reveal. Okay, here, let's see how this looks. See you in a sec. It's been a long day. I'm so glad to be home. I can't wait to get in, make me some coffee, relax. Ah, what the heck? What is he doing? What is that? What are you up to?
What do you think, babe?
Hey guys, we're back. And I want to show you what I like to call the leg of lamp. Here she is. Here she is. Alright? You've seen how he made it. So a lamp from the thrift store, $2. A kid's shoe. I think we paid $4 for these shoes. $3 for the shoes. For the heel, it was the floral foam. This was the laundry bag, an old laundry bag. We actually got it at the thrift store.
For $1?
For $1. And the lamp was
$3?
$2 or $3.
$3.
Okay, so give it $6 or $7 total. These are from the Dollar Tree, and I included that in the $7, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, and the cool thing is with these icicle lights, you guys, is they're perfect for this build. See how they turn on and they're hooked? So you can just drop them back down so you don't rip all of this work you did. So.
And it's the only way, guys, I can think of to light up the leg.
To light up the leg.
Separate from the rest of the lamp.
Yes, but the bulb, use a low wattage bulb. This is a 40-watt bulb. You don't want it to get hot. Also, you could use an LED one that doesn't get hot. This is a regular 40-watt bulb. Also, on this, it makes, since this is a lower watt and those are a different kind of bulb, like they're what, LEDs or whatever they put in that, then it makes it so this leg lights up better. If you use a higher watt, it makes it so it's not even. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm going to turn it on really quick, show you with the light off. Okay. Let me put the top on. Okay, and we're going to shut off the light. I'm going to do a drum roll again.
My wife says this is a woman's worst nightmare.
Yeah, it could be. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, here we go. What do you think? Here she is. All in her glory. In her glory. You guys, we hope you like this build. We only ask you just for a few things. It's really easy, and it's just a click of the button. Hit like, hit subscribe, share, so more people can see our content. YouTube picks up it on the algorithm more, and it pushes us out there more. Anyway,
if you want, leave a comment, guys.
Leave a comment if you'd like. We love to read them. And we want to give a shout out to the idea person that done this. Anyway, you guys, if you enjoy our content, if you would do those things, we'd appreciate it. And until next time.